Good morning from Copper Mountain, Colorado. I love this mountain. It's one of my favorite mountains to snowboard. Unfortunately, I don't come to it a lot because it's not like included in a pass, the annual pass that I get, but it is a very nice snowboarding mountain. And it is kind of fun that I actually walked here to see it. Well, it just happens to be on the path, but yeah. So this is Copper Mountain. I did 20 miles yesterday. I got a hitch at 5 a.m. So by the time I did 20 miles, it was 5 in the afternoon. So I had everything set up by 5 p.m. exactly. And so as soon as I laid there, I fell asleep for like 3 hours. But my body needed more like the sleep. And then the food, I think. So I didn't have dinner last night, but like I said, I wasn't hungry. I was more tired. Like, just even on trail walking, I felt tired, which is a weird feeling I've never felt before, kind of being sleepy and walking. But I still managed to do 20 miles. I didn't want to do any more because, like I said, Copper Mountain is the next thing, and then there's a climb after this. So I stopped short of Copper Mountain just because it's a resort. I can't probably camp here. There's no water near it. And yeah, so today I'll get breakfast down by the mountain. Hopefully there's like a little cafe with some pastries. And then I have 2 climbs. I'm gonna officially deviate from the red line today just because the red line goes south a couple of times during the next section, and it does Grace Peak, which is the first 14er and the only 14er on trail, but I've already done that one. So I'm like, I've done the 14er. I don't want to go south. I need to be going north. And I'm also towards the end of the big bubble. So I'm going to take this alternate, and then, although a lot of people say it's not clearly marked, so it'll be interesting. And then, so after here, I'll stop at Silverthorn for like probably just charge and stuff like that, my phone a little bit, and then keep on moving as much as I can. Sorry, I'm breathing hard. It's the altitude, the climbs. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Gonna take an alt today for the next 3 days or 5 days, I think, and then meet again with the red line. And like I said, the only thing I'm skipping really of significance is that 14er, but I've done it before when I lived in Colorado and Denver, so I don't feel like I'm missing much. I actually think I'm gaining hopefully a little bit more time just to catch up to people or the bubble or not be so late. But okay. Hello from beautiful Colorado. So I am officially on the alternate to the alternate, and if you hear a lot of cars, it's because there are. So this alternate is a bike route from Copper Mountain to Silverthorn. And so when I got to Copper, I texted one of my fellow hikers that she's ahead, and she like recommended this area because, or this alternate, because it's kind of like cruisy, and it also is a good like break from what I'm gonna go into after Silverthorne. She said that after Silverthorne the trail is really rugged, so she said in an effort to spare my legs or save some energy, she said this area was really good. So, you know, I listened. It was hard for me at first because I didn't want to. I'm such a rule follower or map follower. So when I saw that I was going to take an alternate to the alternate, I felt like I was cheating a little, but I've since come to justify it and said, you know, I haven't, like a lot of people on trail have taken like either a week off or have gotten off trail. I haven't, so I can take a easy day. I mean, I'm still walking about 16 miles on top of the 3 miles that I walked this morning. So a little bit less than 20 miles a day, but it's just not climbing. So I had 2 climbs today that I had to do. They weren't super big, but they were climbs. And now I'm treating myself to a 15 miles slightly downhill along I-70. If any of you have traveled I-70, you know this area is gorgeous. So the views are amazing. I mean, look at this. I am taking a break, and that's the view. I mean, what is there not to love about this? So, slow 15 mile or 18 mile day along the highway, along the creek. But yeah, there's water all along the way by the creek. I've carried enough water, so I stopped to drink some. It's definitely very a biker kind of trail. They zoom by here, so I've only seen one runner. I stopped at Copper Mountain for breakfast. I had 2 sandwiches, 2 bagel sandwiches. One was an egg and cheese, and the other was a loxum bagel. So, belly is full. Oh yeah, I almost forgot the brownie that I had. But last night I didn't have dinner, and I did 20 miles last night. So I only had like the breakfast bars and then the lunch, the tuna wrap with bacon and olives. So, but yeah, here I am. Beautiful day in Colorado. Doesn't look like it's gonna storm very much yet. The forecast was predicting later at night, and so that's kind of nice. But yeah, I'll let you know when I get to Silverthorne. Sorry, Silverton is behind me, so I'll let you know when I get there. I am on the hunt for Chipotle, but this is the crosswalk. I went to one of their local breweries, so Angry James is the name of the brewery. I'll tell you what, the New England style hazies, I used to be a huge fan of them. For some reason, I'm not anymore. But the hostel is really close to here, so that'll be great. I'll get a Chipotle, and then found it. And then I'll head over to the hostel, reserve my room. I'm probably just gonna stay with everybody in the 16-room female dorm for like $29 or something like that. So, but that's the plan. I'm near the outlets here at Silverthorne, but I see the Chipotle. Am I probably the only one that's going to Chipotle? It is the only Chipotle on trail. I don't think any other city has Chipotle. So, and there's a sports buffet. Oh my gosh, that's like hiker paradise. But All right, so yeah. So this is officially my first time staying in a hostel. And this is what it looks like. So I got assigned room 10. That's the entrance. And then room 110 has multiple lockers. I am in B. There's a little bench here. It says not to put your stuff everywhere, but I kind of have my stuff everywhere. I mean, they put these hanging things. I'm drying out my tent because it was really wet this morning. And then tent B, or bed B, is at the bottom. And then there's like a little charging station. There's my bed. There's a hook. I'm hoping they don't give it out, but this is how it looks. It's really nice. It's a beautiful hostel. And that's the back. That's the back way. It's so pretty. I came in through that way. Chipotle is just down there, which is really nice. And there's the river. And then I'll get like the showers and the bathrooms. It says all genders, but it actually does split men and women showers, so that's really good because I didn't want to shower with dudes. And then here's my locker. So now I'm just gonna go and shower so I can come eat my food, and then yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. But overall, really super clean. I know probably this is not the standard, but I'm making it dirtier by putting out my tent to dry. But as soon as someone else comes, I'll put it up. And that's